I want to talk about a movie that I actually liked a lot when I was a kid. Ninja 3: The Domination. It is a 1984 American martial arts horror action film directed by Sam Furstenberg and stars Sho Kusugi, Lucinda Dickey, Jordan Bennett, and James Hong. It is the third film in Canon's film Ninja Trilogy anthology series, the first being Enter the Ninja and the second Revenge of the Ninja. Okay. So man, let's get into the pros and the cons here. But you know what? Nah, let's talk about the plot first. The plot is basically this: you have a ninja assassin who goes around. He's killing people, and I guess one of his jobs, he makes a mistake. He gets noticed by somebody. They call the police. The police swarm this guy. He tries to get away, and they kill him. Now, in the midst of them killing him, somehow he survives long enough to transfer his essence into a young woman, okay, who's working. Basically, there would be Christy Ryder, played by Lucinda Dickey. All right. Now, she blacks out constantly. She doesn't know what's going on. But the ninja, through her, has her going out there and killing the police officers that gunned him down. It's not Shakespeare, but it's a solid enough script. The storyline worked pretty well to me. I mean, I knew who was who. I knew what every person's basically their basic storyline and how they fit into the story. So yeah, maybe not a world-class plot or anything like that, but it works. It works. Okay. The main thing of an action picture is you want action. The movie has pretty good fighting scenes. Since it's a ninja movie, you want to see ninja skills, and that's what this movie actually does very well. You have the ninja throwing stars at people, disappearing, using ninja climbing tools. So I think this movie did very well in terms of that. That's one of the main things I liked when I was younger. Camera angles are pretty good. I could tell what was going on. As far as music goes, you have a couple of songs playing, like one or two songs playing. I don't really think there was a really cool background music thing going on. For the most part, nothing all that special about the music. Sound effects was pretty solid. I think for pretty much, man, what you want a movie like this, you got it. You got a solid enough story, pretty good action, a solid plot. Okay. I think that's pretty much what you look for a movie like this. There were actually some horror elements in here, which I actually kind of liked a lot. Okay. With the demon possessing her. Because that's basically all this evil ninja guy is. He's just basically a demon. And, yeah. I kind of like those little horror elements. They added something to the movie. Basically in the plot, this ninja cannot be killed. He's an evil ninja. He cannot be killed. Only a ninja can kill a ninja. Don't ask me why, but that's the case. So she realizes something's wrong with her, that she's blacking out and losing time. She actually befriends one of the police officers. They go to take her to the doctor and stuff, and the doctor can't find anything. So they start looking for, other alternative means. Eventually, they run into this some type of guy in witchcraft, some Japanese man who's into Japanese witchcraft or something like that. They figure out she's possessed by a ninja demon, and they have to go find a actual ninja to take care of this. So the ninja actually finds them, and they remove the demon. Okay, like I said, this is not Shakespeare, man, but it's an enjoyable movie. If you like martial arts movies back in the day, it's enjoyable. Now, let me get into the stuff that might not have been so good. Let me see. All right. The movie actually has a lot of good action. The only problem I would say with the action scenes here is that they really don't last that long. And when I mean the action scenes, The ninja action stuff is good, him using his tools and the weapons and all that. But the actual hand-to-hand combat scenes, a lot of them don't really last that long. It's like he walks up there, hits somebody 2 or 3 times, and that's kind of it. It seems like a lot of the action is in the front part of the movie. I think the action should have been more. You should have had more action spread throughout the movie. Like the first part of the movie and somewhere in the middle is where the most of the ninja action is. But I think the fighting scenes could have lasted a little bit longer, where you could have saw more of their moves. All right. But I guess the whole idea was to show these ninjas as being proficient killers. So I guess you wouldn't sit up there and take, 20, 30 hits to take somebody down. These special effects in the movie are not bad, but they're nothing to write home about. I mean, they looked actually a little bit cheesy to me when I was a kid back in the 80s. All right. This is not a big budget film. Let's just be honest. Okay. There are some parts that look actually very funny and very cheesy, where you have stuff like the sword levitating. I mean, you can just tell it's a string. It's being pulled across by a string. And it just looked really funny to me. I mean, some of the parts where she's possessed, they look a little creepy, but they look also corny at the same time. I do kind of wish, when it comes to the storyline, you know that this evil ninja is basically an assassin, okay? I would have kind of liked to see how he actually first got started. Maybe some little background story on him, okay? I think when the movie starts, he's attempting to assassinate somebody. I would like to have seen a little bit more. Why is he killing this guy? Who wanted this person killed and why? The good ninja who comes to kill him, him and the evil ninja have basically some type of little background. Okay, they give you a little brief background scene there where he's killing the guy's, I don't know, father or teacher or something. I don't know. The movie doesn't really tell you. Okay, I would like a little bit more of their background story as to why they hated each other. Okay, they really don't tell you that much. The main character, she actually has a little romance with one of the police officers. He comes off as kind of stalkerish, man. Actually, almost like he's trying to force her to date him. Okay. Christy Ryder, the guy trying to date her, and he's just like, I don't know, he's being kind of aggressive in my opinion. He seemed kind of stalkerish to me, which was weird because I didn't notice that when I was a kid. Like, he's trying a little bit too hard, man. The movie can be kind of violent at times. May not be something for little kids. And while the demon possession scenes are corny by our modern day standards, maybe they might be a little creepy for little kids. Like I said, it's a very good amount of violence here, and it can be a little creepy at times. All right. Maybe this wouldn't be something for young children. Storyline, man. The storyline, like I said, was actually serviceable. But I would have liked to have known a little bit more. I would like to have seen more of the background history of the evil ninja. The good ninja that goes to stop him at the end, I would like to have seen more of their history. Why do they dislike each other? They don't really show you too much, okay? The Goro Yamada character, basically. Yeah, they don't really show you too much about the two ninjas and why they don't like each other, okay? Another thing I didn't understand. Later on in the movie, when they fight this evil ninja, the good ninja basically says, hey, look, he's possessing this chick's body. Basically, we have to force her out of her body back into his original body. Now, two things I found was kind of funny. When he goes back into his original body, the corpse, his body is very stiff. He's having trouble moving around. And, but like after about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, he's back to normal. It's kind of like, okay, man, I appreciate that, you tried to be a little bit realistic by showing his body being stiff like that, but then he's back to normal in 30 seconds, so why even waste your time? I mean, I get that I'm trying to put a little bit of logic here into a movie that, quite frankly, is very illogical with demon possession and stuff, I mean, what's the actual rules? If you believe in demon possession, what's the actual rules there? I don't know. I just found it funny. It was like, why do you even waste your time showing his body being stiff if 30 seconds later it's going to go back to normal? Another thing I didn't get, okay, at the end of the movie, he stabs the evil ninja in the head. Why didn't the evil ninja just jump back into the woman's body? Or at the time her police boyfriend is there, why didn't the evil ninja just jump into one of their bodies? Okay. I mean, what's the rules here? Yeah, I know the guy stabbed him in the head, but earlier on, when he got the police caught him, they literally shot this dude like 100 times. I mean, the scene where they're shooting him, it was just like a super long scene where he's getting shot by handguns, shotguns. I think one guy might even had some type of machine gun or something. Okay. And it's like, okay, all these shots and all these hits, he survived long enough to transfer his essence to the main character, the main female character. So now he just gets stabbed in the head. Oh, that's it? He don't have the ability anymore? He can't do it? Was stabbing him in the head his weak spot or something? I don't know. It's like they don't really give you any explanation in this movie, man, about how the evil ninja's powers work. I mean, they just work. I don't know, man. All in all, I did enjoy the movie. I would say the acting in the movie isn't, it's serviceable. Okay, it's serviceable. It does. The actors do what they need to do. Nothing to write home about. Okay, it's not any great acting. No one in this movie really stands out, in my opinion. I've seen some martial arts pictures where maybe the main character or a character two the actor didn't really bring anything special in terms of acting, but they had a screen presence. They stood out. The main female actor here, I liked her. I think it was Lucinda Dickey, but she didn't really stand out in my opinion. It was just a nice looking woman in shape, but she doesn't really have a screen presence as far as I'm concerned. She doesn't stand out. Didn't really hurt the movie. It didn't hurt the movie all that much, but I think it's pretty good to have at least one actor or two who stand out, who have a screen presence. No one, in my opinion, really had that. Maybe the evil ninja a little bit, but he's probably the main person that stands out in this movie. But he's not on screen most of the time. The actor playing him is the Japanese actor is only on screen in his actual body for a short period of time. Most of the movie, he's possessing the main female character. Yeah, no one in this movie really stood out besides him. Okay, maybe the good ninja a little bit, but again, they're not on the screen most of the time. None of the other actors really stood out besides them. I say that. Okay, but I don't know. All in all, man, not a bad movie. I enjoyed it. Okay. It's one of those cheaper movies made by Canon back in the day. And I miss Canon. I miss Canon because Canon made a lot of low budget movies. And we need that in Hollywood. We need people who will do some stuff, some weird ideas, maybe some violence ideas, some ideas that other, bigger companies won't mess with. But Canon would do that. Canon would take these weird, quirky ideas and, stuff that that sounds kind of crazy. They would do it. Okay. All in all, not a bad movie, man. I mean, if you liked cheesy martial arts pictures back in the day, okay, offbeat pictures, this one, give it a chance. I think the movie is actually free on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it for free. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. It's probably a bunch of different places. You don't have to even pay for it. You can go watch it. I say give it a chance. If you liked movies, martial arts films back in the 80s, or you just like movies, low budget films that actually seem pretty good, if not great movies, give it a chance. The movie doesn't have high production values. It's not that polished, but for what it is, it's actually an enjoyable movie. Just my thoughts.